Hello everybody, welcome back. Kathleen Hart here from the Little Piece of Heart blog. Today I am focusing on one of my favorite dinners that comes together in less than 20 minutes, my low carb meat sauce. Bolognese, whatever you want to call it, it's amazing. It comes together so quickly. I'm going to be using some jarred tomato sauce today, but you could use homemade. The one that I'm going to be using is one of my favorites, and I'm going to endorse this because this is the best sauce ever, I think. It rivals with my homemade sauce. This is the Fra Diavolo version. Now, in here, I'm going to read off the ingredients for you. Whole tomatoes, onions, olive oil, salt, garlic, basil, crushed red pepper, and other spices. There's nothing bad in here. There's no words I can't pronounce. That is literally everything that's in this. So it's exactly what I would put in my own sauce. That's why I'm using it today. It's a great shortcut. If you look in your supermarket, you can find some great local sauces. This one's right from New York. So I'm good to go. This is what's going to make this meal come together in less than 20 minutes. Now, here are the other ingredients that I'm going to be using today. I have 1 pound of ground beef. You can certainly use turkey if you prefer that. This is 90-10 ground beef, and I'm doing that because I want to make sure there's not a lot of fat accumulating in the bottom of my saucepan. I also have some basil that I'm going to finish the sauce with. I have my sauce right here. I have some Italian seasoning. I have a couple cloves of garlic here, just chopped finely, and I have a medium white onion, some salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. And actually, I have already started the olive oil in my skillet, a high-sided skillet, because I'm going to be putting ground meat and then sauce in here, so I want to make sure it's going to fit everything. My tablespoon of olive oil is nice and hot over medium-high heat, and the first thing we're going to do is just put our ground meat right in and get this sauteing. So my meat's been cooking for about 2 minutes, and I've been breaking it apart with my spatula here. And as you can see, a lot of it still hasn't been cooked yet. This is the stage where we want to check to see if we need to drain it. Now, there really isn't much grease in the bottom here because I used the 90-10 beef. So I'm going to just go right ahead and throw in my onion, my chopped onion, and my garlic. And I'm going to stir this together and cook this for another, 2 to 3 minutes until all of the veggies start to soften and the beef gets cooked all the way through. All right, this is looking exactly how I want it to, and now we are going to season it up. We're going to do a little bit of salt because the sauce is going to have salt in it, so we don't want to do too much, but we do want to season the meat. We're going to do the pepper, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of an Italian flavor with some Italian seasoning here. I'm going to sprinkle it right on top of the meat. Just a little bit more. There we go. Give this a good stir. We want to incorporate those spices onto all of the meat and give it really nice flavor. Perfect. Now we are going to add in our jar of sauce. And I'm also going to turn the heat down to medium. I'm going to give this a nice stir one more time. And then we are going to just let this sit and hang out. If it starts bubbling up too much, I am going to turn the heat down. You just have to watch your stove and see how it happens. Perfect. It already looks great. So we're going to let this hang out, come up to a light bubble, just a little bit. We don't want this to boil. We don't want this to be bubbling over. We just want it to get nice and warm and heat through. And when that happens, I will show you, and then we will top it off with our basil, and then that's it. That's how quick this comes together. My sauce has been simmering now for about 10 minutes. I'm going to just taste it really quick for seasoning. Ooh, we are good. That Fra Diavolo sauce, the red pepper, hits you right at the back of the throat. So good. Okay, we're done. So all I'm going to do to this is add in some of my fresh chopped basil right from my garden. Right on top. I'm not going to do a ton because I don't really like a lot. So I'm just going to do a little bit. Mix it in. Turn off my heat. And look at that luxurious sauce. That almost looks like I cooked it for hours, but in reality, this was a 20-minute dinner. How great is that? While the sauce was simmering, I actually prepared some spaghetti squash. And if you want to see the link to how I did it, I'll put it down below just so you guys can see. I also made a video about that. It is right here. So we have some beautiful spaghetti squash noodles. And all I'm going to do now is, whoop, lose my fork, but I'm going to go ahead and take a scoop of this, put it right on top. Gorgeous. And then, how adorable is this? Look at that. 20-minute dinner, perfect for any weeknight, perfect for a Sunday dinner, perfect for a crowd. This is 1 pound of meat. We stretched this to probably feed, I would say, at least 4 people. So I can't wait any longer. I'm going in. Well, I gotta let you guys know how good it is, right? Let's see. Some noodles. Oh, this looks so good. Comfort food ready in 20 minutes. I am so there. You guys are gonna love this. Click the link down below. I'll put the link to my blog recipe for all the ingredients, all the measurements, so you guys can find it there. I will see you next time. Subscribe to my blog. Go follow my blog too so you see all my new recipes, and then check back here for the videos for them. And I will see you guys next time.